Check, check. Let's see. Check, 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 check. Check 1, 2, 3. Check 4, 5, 6. I don't know if you could hear me. The question is, how is the sound balance between my voice and the game sound? Is the game sound too low? Is the game sound too high? I don't know. Check, check. You can hear me, but not the game. Okay, hold on. I'm turning up the game a little. How is it now? Can you hear the game more? Or still not at all? Okay, so I'm going to believe that you can hear the game and you can hear me. If you cannot, then text me or something. Let's see. So it's almost time to play here. Great. If my voice is drowned out by the game, let me know, and I will adjust it and turn it down a little bit. All right, so this is Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, which is an RPG and also, oops, I guess I can't do that. Hold on, I have to figure out how to make this so that I can see it while playing. That should be good. Okay. I guess it's an RPG. And also has some platforming, and I think I played the very first bit of this. So the scenario so far that we've missed is that Mario gets a letter from Princess Peach saying come to this island, and that's more or less the only thing that is it. I have many questions about the anatomy of the Koopa Troopas. Well, we've learned that Koopa Troopers have gender, which is exciting. Sassy little lassie's threatening her with death. Okay. It's got very dark very quickly. Can we just ignore them? The bombs are cockney. I agree, I'm not going to get involved. I'm just going to run past it. Oh! That won't let me get past it. I suspect the inevitable tutorial is about to happen. Brendan suggests adding a compressor to my voice. think I can do that. Thank you for helping me figure this out. I am... normally I stream with a good microphone, but for various reasons, I don't have that right now. So it's rather difficult for me to know. Filters, compressor, well, I don't have any way to monitor this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit, the game sound, and I'm going to increase the gain on the voice a little bit. Hopefully that's better. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. Mr. Man. I'm Mr. Man. That's kind of... I have a name, you know. My name is Mario. Just jump on him and hit him with my hammer. Which is it? Oh, I see. So now we're into the turn-based portion of the game. So they said jump first, so I'm going to jump first. Press the button just before stomping on an enemy. Okay, so there's like a little bit of a real-time aspect to this. Now you might notice that I'm not at full hit points. That's because the very first, hold the left and release one. Lights up, okay. I'm not actually using a joystick here, I'm using a keyboard, but keep wailing on it. The first thing I did when I got to this island was I jumped into the water and died. I don't seem to have that jump move down now. I got star points. Oh, go up a level at 100 points. I like it when they keep the math simple. What is this guy? He's like all beard. It's go time. That's a lot of beards. Punish him. I like what they're doing with the text. There's a lot of... so this is a GameCube game. A Nintendo GameCube game. But a lot of what they're doing with these scaling effects looks very Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo had this chip that all it did was scaling and rotation, and it gave the games a very distinctive look. So I'm supposed to be, or is it supposed to go up the stairs? I'm supposed to go up the stairs. Buh. Yeah, I like what they're doing with the text, the way they're kind of giving it a little character there. And of course, I guess the whole paper idea, I mean, it's clear that they had this thing where, like, it's an RPG, and RPGs are Dungeons & Dragons, and Dungeons & Dragons is a pencil and paper game. So somehow that will translate into all the characters in the game being literally two-dimensional. I don't know what I think about that, but, you know, it's as good as anything else. Oh, come on! Ugh. Was that really necessary? Children play this game. Who even knows what a Goomba is? It's like a booger with legs. Okay. I'm that famous guy, Mario. That's right. My last name is Mario, too. Mario. Freaks and weirdos. This game, there's just a lot of judgment here. Rogueport. I wonder if Rogueport is meant to be a reference to the old Unix game Rogue or not. Which is, of course, also a type of RPG, sort of. Oh, Princess Peach sent us a treasure map. Great hoogly boogly. So, should I be doing all the voices here? Bit of a coincidence bumping into one another in this sort of place. There's a lot going on in the background there with these two crow characters. So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to this wretched little burg? I don't know how to do Mario's voice because I know I can't. Oh my God. So Mario doesn't even have any red lines. Any lines that he's like saying. He's like a mute protagonist and everyone's just reacting to him. Oh my God. There's so many choices here. He does like face reactions. So this is fundamentally not that different from what I was showing you last night with Fire Emblem, where so much of the dialogue is just like left face and right face. There's a lot going on. We're getting this big plot dump, and they haven't really, they're relying so much on the Mario mythos here, because I have no reason to care about Princess Peach beyond that they're telling me that I care about Princess Peach. But then again, I guess that's all Mario games. So, I'm sorry, Mario, your princess is in another castle. Oh, a spot of tea, perchance. Okay, so we drink tea to repair our hit points. Just drop on in. Johnny. Yes, anyway, a little rest there will fill all of your HP. The rest of the town is rough. I feel like this Goomba's name, this Goombette's name is Goombette Exposition. The princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser. Bowser, not Browser, Bowser. This is really intense. I feel like this character would need to have, I don't know if you remember, there was a Simpsons episode where they introduced the cool dog character to Itchy and Scratchy. He's like a cool dog who wore his baseball cap backwards and like rode a skateboard and wore sunglasses. It was like radical. I feel like that's this character's voice. You think maybe she got sick of waiting and went to find the treasure on her own? That's what I think this character sounds like. This, you've already sexually assaulted me and now you're asking me to come with, I don't know about this. I'm just like the first stranger I meet, I'm going off with. Mario needs to learn about stranger danger. Oh, you're just gonna nod. Yeah, let's go with a strange person in the country. Okay. Well, she's in my party. I called her Goombette. I think I called her Coopette, actually. But she's a Goomba, and she's a, I'm assuming, female presenting Goomba named Goombella. Is that a miner's cap Goombella is wearing? I think it is. I think she's wearing like the light you wear underground. Oh, we get some, okay, now we have trouble because I'm not using a controller and they're going to be telling me and I don't actually know the controls. Press some button to get information. Anytime you press X when there's no one around, I'll tell you where we are. I'm sure I could bring up the menu and figure out. Goompther the Goomba. Did you get all that? That background hurts my eyes. It reminds me a lot of Earthbound. Oh, I need to do a Let's Play of Earthbound, don't I? Have you guys played Earthbound? Earthbound, you know? Characters kind of look like Charlie Brown characters. Probably one of my favorite RPGs of all time. I don't think I've ever really finished it. I think I got to like the final boss battle, and then that's a good reason to replay. Bella can give me hints. Okay. Head bonk. And she can tattle. Don't wink at me. God. So keep an eye out. Here's what Professor Frankly looks like. Okay, well, so Professor Frankly, like, that's Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future, right? Just look at that. That is absolutely Christopher Lloyd. That's his voice. I don't know if I could do a Christopher Lloyd voice, but we'll try. Let's see if I can figure out what this X key was. Looks like on my keyboard it is C. Ne'er-do-wells. So the back alleys are where we go to level up is what I'm hearing. If I press something. People in the comments are saying they would love a playthrough of Earthbound. Well, I guess I know what the next game, the next Let's Play is going to be. I also feel like I have to address the elephant in the room, which is someone on a different video. One of my Let's Plays of Turing Complete complained. They were like, oh, well, you didn't finish the game. You only played it for 8 hours, and I guess you abandoned it at this point. Yeah, I get bored. I have, I don't know that I literally have attention deficit disorder, but I get bored of these games. And so I play them while they're fun. And then the minute they stop being fun, I'm going to stop playing them. So yeah, it's more of a taste. All right, that's the inn. There's a little bed there. This is probably a shop, I'm guessing. Toad Brothers Bazaar. So these bunch of stuff. I don't think I have much money at this point, but more to the point, I don't think I need it. Shop point system. Valuable cash prizes. Oh, there's signs. Okay, and here's the prizes. A bunch of stuff that I don't know what it is. All right. I think Mario needs to go beat some people up. Because that's his role in life. Fix toilets and beat people up. Whoa, who's that dude? Anything in here? Or is it just, they're just world building. They're creating the rich Mario Rogueport universe. There's a house with nothing in it that you can go to. Freeze. Okay, I need a voice. I need a voice. This guy is going to have the voice. He will have the voice of Emperor Franz Joseph from the Mozart biopic Amadeus. You two, not another step. Don't come this way. Too many notes. Some complete jerk. Okay, well, now it's ruined because I don't think the Emperor would call anyone a jerk. Just bumped into me and made me lose a contact lens. I see. So this is a very bold strategy. They're trying to get me to not move. And I assume if I move, he's going to yell at me. But I wonder if he's just a gate. He's just some gate to keep me from going to the left. I suspect that's what's going on here. I'm going to try and move to the right. Oops. Okay, well played, game. All right. I'm going to voice this one. Ah! Idiot! You stepped on it, my poor contact lens. I told you not to move. Don't your stupid ears work? What were you thinking? I give the game full credit for that. I'm going to have to pay. Oh, this is a shakedown. This is like a Yakuza game. So now he's blocking the gate until I bring him a new contact lens. Well done, game. I feel extremely invested now in this character in a way that I did not when he was just wandering around. And I love that he screams. Okay, well, we're not going that way. Why are there skulls? Just like, there's just corpses lying around town. Don't know what I think of this. Let me see. Some of you, let me see if I can get the chat window here. Docs. Chat. All right, good. I actually have a chat window now. That's exciting. All right. Back to Mario. Excuse me. So I guess I'll go this way. Pardon me, sucker. Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm digging. I wish I could remember the name of that dog from Itchy and Scratchy. Mario, you gotta wake up. That guy just stole half your coins. The joke's on him because I did not have a lot of coins. That is so lame. Ugh, I hate this town. All right, I gotta look it up. I'm sorry. Itchy and Scratchy, cool dog. Poochie. Yeah, so she has Poochie's voice. Okay, here's this dude. Got some sort of sun on there. This looks very mysterious. To power up your partner. Merlin. 3 shine sprites that can power up your partners. I boost their attack power and throw in a move, but I don't have any of these, whatever a shine sprite is. It's going to be another empty house. Oh, there's Christopher Lloyd. What's that? Who's there? Who wants me? I've seen your face before. Wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. It's not really great writing, so it's probably not worth it. Elizagoom. Uh-oh. I'm coughing a lot today. I hope it's not the COVID. Goombella. Go Goombas. It's-a me, Mario. We're still getting plot. I do, one criticism I have of this game is I kind of wish it would get on with it already. Like, the plot is not establishing these characters is interesting. Like that thing with the contact lens was the most interesting thing that's happened so far. And all of this is just telling me there's a treasure, which I already knew since the very first thing in the game was them giving me a treasure map. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while still others claim it's an empty chest. Must have the crystal stars. To find the... Okay. Do it in my best Poochie voice. To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. That old saying that super elderly people pass down? Indeed, the same, Marty. Okay, so they really, yeah. So I don't know what age range this game was made for, but I think that's explaining a lot of the plot. I'm not surprised that a Mario game is aimed at kids. It's perfectly fine. But they clearly feel they have to hammer this home, that like, this is your mission, find the crystal stars. What? 8.2 gigawatts? And it turns out our map is magical. All right, we're off to see the legendary door. Now I know it's a Mario game because I get to jump in a pipe. Let's say nope. No! Oh no, I accidentally triggered a tutorial. Okay, well, that's fine. Jump. Okay, so it basically doubles the damage if you time it right. And then you get a guard. Okay. That's pressing the other button. And so that's like a parry, I guess. So they're basically telling me the timing on super guards is tighter. Nope, got it. All right. If I'm honest, I was enjoying Fire Emblem more than this. I mean, I like Fire Emblem more. So maybe tomorrow I'll go back to that. But for this, I'm committed to finding out if we like this. I like the save points as blocks that you bonk your head on. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so there's a thing there. Yikes! We got some platforming. Where's that platform? Oh, I see. It's down here. Sexual harassment already. That's great. Guys like you make me feel like I'm totally barfing. Bad guys in video games can be problematic. Nobody zings us like that. Nobody. Let's get them. Combat is joined. Can't flee this fight. Interesting. Okay. A Goomba, a spiny Goomba, and a Paragoomba. Okay. Don't jump. I'm guessing don't jump on the guy with the spike on the head. And him you have to jump on. Okay. Alright, let's take out the spiny... No, it will only let me So I can't, I guess you have to use the hammer on the person in front. So. Okay. Yay, all right, great. So what's this? Attack. It's tactics. Defend or run away. Well, we'll just attack. Head bonk. I'm guessing that that's like a jump. Yes, so don't head bonk the Spidey Goomba. Oof, 2 points. Well, that seemed pretty easy. You just needed one good hit on each of them. Not too bad. Sweet. Pick, 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 pick. Later on, losers, that felt awesome. Hi, Oats. The answer to why Nen to Tetris is incomplete on the playlist is probably that I didn't put the right video on the playlist. Or I might have misnumbered them. All of the videos are on the channel, but I will take a look after this Let's Play and I'll make sure it's on the right playlist. I think it's possible that maybe the second video I didn't actually put part 2 in the title, so it might be as simple as that. But thank you for letting me know. All right. God, everything she says is Poochie. All right. Sorry, I'm flipping back and forth here because I'm trying to be able to, whenever I... Oh, this is frustrating. I will apologize to people. If you're sending me chat messages, I'm basically not seeing them while I play. So periodically I check OBS, but the problem is that the docked thing disappears whenever I switch back to the game. So, all right, so this gets me back here. Oh, and there's a pipe down here. Sweet. Let's go further into the depths. I wonder if there's some sort of thing if I jump on his head, whether I get a jump on him, so to speak. That was pretty easy. Oh, those 3-star points, okay. Oh! I struck first. You do get a little bonus. Presumably, just gives you a chance to do a little more damage. Alright, do I have to pick those up, or do I do have to pick them up? Oh, that sucks. I think I ignored the ones that were over there before. There's a block here. Can I hit it with a hammer? I struck first, but I did jump on the spike. I don't know. That seems to have hurt me, so that wasn't great. I have a suspicion they're going to show me the Paragoomba next. They seem to be introducing this stuff very deliberately. Alright, they said start, pause, gear, right? So I've got a mushroom. Replenishes 5 HP. How much HP do I have? I'm down 5, so let's use that mushroom. does disturb me that Mario's mushrooms of choices are clearly fly agaric. Like that worries me a little bit. So do I go here or through the... I think I'm just going to keep going down. That's going to be my choice here. I'm going to do a kind of Dante's Inferno thing with Mario. Okay. Whoa! It seemed like that didn't really hurt him, did it? It's a spinner. I'm gonna try it again. Well, it did damage, so that's good. Uh-oh. They're getting me first. Bonk. Doesn't seem like she gets any bonus. So really, at this point, these attacks are the same. It's just a question of which mechanic you like, whether you like the hitting A with the timing or the tilt mechanic. And presumably, as you play, you'll be able to upgrade these in different ways. It actually reminds me a lot, and this is a really weird comparison. There was an old LucasArts game called Gladius. You can think of it like kind of like Fire Emblem a little bit, or XCOM. It was a turn-based tactical thing. Okay. And this feels a lot like it. That particular aspect of it, oh, poop. See, clearly there's something going on here. Like, what is that block? It feels like what you're supposed to do here is somehow move this block over here. But I don't see a way to do that yet. The door that I could go through. Just hoping I can drop down to that, but I don't think I can yet. If I have to resort to a walkthrough to play Paper Mario, I'm going to be completely humiliated. Alright, well, I'm just going to keep walking through rooms. Aha! And so here is the key. Here's the thing we need a key for. Only the... He's bummed. The writing is very conversational. Alright, so the key is in the other room. And conveniently, there's only one place to go. Presumably, we're going to get somewhere where the... Oh, I see. This is a ledge that I can just drop down on. Well, that's good. So apparently, I don't have any depth perception, is what I'm learning. To be fair, because of how I set up the game here so that I could read, I'm playing in a very small window. That's why I'm squinting every so often. Fools! Oh my god, it's a mimic. It is. This is very Earthbound. buggly wuggly woo. From now on, if I press this in a certain areas, I'll turn into a paper airplane. That sounds awesome, actually. This is very Banjo-Kazooie, actually. Okay, now I have to figure out what the Y is. Probably V. Oh, it's the S button. They're gonna make me do it again. I chose the wrong answer. Oh no, I did it again! Ah! I'm a fool. Alright, so. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie would be another good game for a playthrough, but that's a game that, like, at the time, I felt like it was the best platformer I'd ever played. I really did. But nowadays, I don't know. I think that my patience for playing it would, you know, isn't quite there anymore. I don't think I would be able really to enjoy it as much as I did back in the day. We're going to pause for a minute while I figure something out. Let's see. I just realized. So these type of Let's Plays where I'm doing them live, very new for me. I prefer to record things so that then I can, you know, deal with it after the fact. But I realized I forgot something here. I wanted to. Put that there and then move it back. There we go. It's kind of a branding thing. I like having the little motion background. And let me also, as long as I'm at it. All right, this concludes my messing around with my background. Hopefully next time I play it. All right. So now we know how to get to the other side of, what was that guy's beef? I'm just going to keep doing that Poochie voice because I like it so much. Now we know how to get to the other side here. Right? Okay, 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 okay. That's a very that's kind of cool. That's not terrible. That is a nifty kind of traversal thing. Oh, I have no depth perception. I cannot tell when I'm lined up correctly versus when I'm not. So I'm going to try this a couple more times because I feel like I've got to get used to it if I'm going to keep playing it. So you want to go down to get more speed. Okay, I saw the shadow, so I should be in the right position. Okay. I was wondering if I hit this thing from the top, whether it did something interesting, but it does not. Oh, this must be the famous 1,000-year door. Oh, Mario, Goombella, look at that! It's the 1,000-year door, Marty! How did I know? I can't believe it's real! Yes, let's move closer to the deadly, deadly door. Look at that. It's like a spring. I feel like this spring over here on the right-hand side is going to be another Banjo-Kazooie kind of jump mechanism. Oh, and there's a save file. Save point. We'll do that. I think saving before the big ominous door feels right to me. Alright. That's kind of a cool effect. Mario has apparently triggered another terrible curse. This might be where I stop, so I'll let this cutscene play out, and then I might call it for tonight. And then the next time I stream, maybe tomorrow night, I might go back to Fire Emblem, or perhaps it's time for me to start streaming Earthbound or Mother 3, the sequel to Earthbound. Let's finish this cutscene first. Looks like Mario's map is powering up. Some pretty nice effects. The GameCube was a weird little machine. It completely flopped. At the time, people really did not respect it. I went out of my way to get one. And it had some games that hold up very well. This game people love. If I'm honest, this game is not doing it for me. But the ones that stick in my mind are the Path of Radiance Fire Emblem game is the best Fire Emblem game, period. Of all the Fire Emblem games, the GameCube Fire Emblem game is the best. People speak well of Metroid Prime or Metroid Fusion. No, Metroid Prime. I hated it. But there was a survival horror game called Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. Has not held up well at all. It's almost unplayable today. But at the time, they did some really clever things with, you had a health meter, but you also had a sanity meter. And then as your sanity meter went down, like weird stuff would start to happen. The screen would waver, or your volume would go down on your TV, or it would look like your GameCube rebooted. It was very meta. It was kind of cool. I liked it a lot. All right, and we're going to jump back to the professor's office, I think. All right, so thank you very much for joining me on this stream. I'm just going to save the game in mid-conversation here. I'm going to use the emulator's save state function so we can jump right back in here if we ever decide to play this one again. This has been Gaming Like It's 1960.